There's no cordage used in this at all, and it's just, as you see, like this. And if you're going to do a stealth camp, this is what I'd recommend, because like this, you know, you can build this in a day. If I had arrived here at 6 o'clock this morning and started, I'd have had it done in about 5 hours. I love the bird song. I'm just making sure I'm staying warm because I did get quite sweaty, and I also got quite wet because it's been raining quite a lot. And I also find that if I'm working in the rain, like doing something like this, that it doesn't matter if I get wet because I seem to generate enough heat to stay dry as well. Obviously, if you're working and sweating outdoors, one of the things to obviously try and keep up with is your electrolytes. So you can keep up with electrolytes by drinking something like fresh grape juice, or fresh orange juice, or even apple juice, and you know, that's fine. But you know, if you want to travel light, you can always carry some electrolytic tablets, which you can add to your water. So all these sticks are not cut, they're broken. They're all broken, and they're all just collected. And then it's a jigsaw, but they're all laid on here to create this jigsaw. And then one of the reasons that I come out here to do these sort of things is to do with connection with nature, and it's really good for your mental health to be out in nature doing that thing. And you know, you're going to get birdsong in the background, and the birdsong is also really important. And in a time of ecological collapse, I'm really concerned that if birdsong disappears, then we truly do have the silent spring that was kind of prophesized. And look at those. Scientific predictions are not prophecies. Scientific predictions are based on research and based on observation, and I find them, you know, I don't think we can put dates on it, but you know, as insects disappear, then birds will too. So will many plants. And these are the uncomfortable conversations that we need to be having, and these are the uncomfortable conversations that if we have them outside in environments like this, after we say build this, then we have this uncomfortable conversation. It's easier because the brain, the limbic system is connected with nature, and it's through the limbic system's connection with nature that serotonin is produced in the brain, making it easy to have awkward and difficult conversations, because our brain is being soothed by this chemical serotonin, which is an unbelievable thing that has evolved in us, and it's evolved in us to help us to cope with danger in nature. And I'm just going to say a really brief word about this idea of dystopian survivalism. And I would say that shamanism is on a par with Sufism. It's a mystical path, and from my understanding of shamanism, it's always been a mystical path that's deeply rooted in nature. So when someone is doing the things that I'm doing, and there's a really deep spiritual reason why I do these skills out in nature, and I'm out in nature, is because I get a deep connection with nature from it. It connects with me. It connects me with the land. It connects me with the land that I'm on right now. And I know people teach nature connection online, but it doesn't connect you with the land that you're on right there and then, because to connect with the land which you're on right there and then, you have to be talking to the plants on that land. They mediate a conversation between us and the earth. And plants do it, trees do it. They mediate a conversation between us and the earth. And it's not a case of sitting with a plant and asking what it wants from you. That is not how they communicate with us. It's a much more subtle communication. And there's a thing that Rupert Sheldrake talks about, where, you know, that 100th monkey idea. So 100 monkeys have an idea, and all of a sudden they're all doing it. This is not new. This is our brain is an antenna. It's an antenna to nature, and nature communicates with us. And if there's a good idea in nature, we will get it if we listen. That is how plant communication works. It's kind of osmotic rather than direct. Language is direct, but the way nature communicates with us is osmotic, by osmosis. It comes in gently and slowly.